We're very, very pleased, very proud that Mr. Harrison Jim Sr. is here. Please come here, sir, and is a traditional Navajo healer. We very much have wanted to work very closely with you, with all the healers and the leaders in the community. And thank you so much for taking time today.
I really like to thank my little sister. She's Navajo. Through the clan system, she's my little sister. We come from the same region also. Harrison Jim Sr. in Shiet June. Hal soy yo liejune in Shi. Topa hito topa ishna aje. What's a his kidney yo liejune in Ashai Eho. So how many of that clan in here? Yad Eshik E Shumai Yazet O Shilla. What Edo Little Lihor. Kian Ani Hebasish Chi. What Ejun. As the Sotanedo has good in there, or tragic in the Ejun. So when I speak and somebody looks at me and sees me, it's, what's that turkey talking about? I said, that's okay, that's a part of my training. Oh, education. So now, Jenny, so now, Bishni, do Tashi, do Kenchi, do is a son. When I race through that clan right there at the end, I always say it is a son. It is a son, she see, she that, do that is Nalina that education has in Logic. My little sister, as she said, you know, humor is a real big part of healing yourself, healing your mind, your spirit, and also your physical in a lot of ways. So I was just kind of introducing my identity, as my little sister said, how we define ourselves as the sacred earth surface people. One time I was at a conference and a gentleman said, how many of you out there are recovering from something? So we all introduced ourselves and I said, I know what I'm recovering from. I'm recovering from being Navajo. I am the net. I think this is something worth coming to, and something that everybody needs to be aware of. In my time, I was never aware of cancer. Maybe it was out there, maybe people talked about it a lot, but I was never really aware of it. I was never really aware of it until last fall. I lost an uncle to cancer. But my mom's youngest brother, and he was the only one left in the menfolk. He passed away from it. And I watched him fade away, literally wasted away because of cancer. I don't know, it was hard for me to try to do something for him, because on my mom's side of my relatives, they're all into Christianity. I don't know, my mom, she raised us as traditional people, but her siblings and the children on this side are all Christians. So I suggested a lot of things, ceremonies for my uncle. But the one thing he said was, it's the Lord's will. So I gave my life to the Lord, and it is His will. If I die, if I pass away, it's His will. According to the teachings of my grandfathers and my grandmothers and my elders, they say that this life was given to you. You were blessed with this life. And you were blessed with an identity. The identity, through that, the grandfathers, the holy people will know you. They will know who you are, and they will know where you come from. And through that, they will acknowledge you as their grandchild. And through being the grandchild of the holy people, they will put protection in front of you to protect you from all unhealthy energies that are out there. And you identify yourself through that, and among that, through that self-identification, you're going to have a lot of relatives. You're going to be acknowledged as a sacred earth surface person. And through that, being the net, aka Navajo, being the net, you fight for this life that was given to you. Every way possible, you're going to live in beauty. And through that, there's ceremonies put here for you, so that can be able to fight for this life that was given to you, because you were put in this world for a purpose, for a reason. And that reason is to continue the life of Nahokati in the net. So based on the stories that were given to us by our elders, at the beginning of time, we came from the four worlds. It's called the emergence. The black world, the blue world, the yellow world. Into the crystal world, and the glittering world, the white world, is where we're at presently, in the glittering world. There was a Navajo who was curious, why is this place called glittering world? So he got together with a non-native and Anglo person. You're always talking about glittering world. And then he said, I know why. When I was passing over about 35,000 feet in the air, they're talking about the glittering world. When I was passing over the Navajo Nation, I was seeing it glittering, he said. Glittering all the way through. So I was curious. So as soon as I got off the plane, I drove back to the Navajo Nation and to really look at the glittering world. When I came to the Navajo Nation, he said what was glittering was all the bottles that were broken on the Navajo reservation. I just want to put a little bit of humor in there every now and then. At the beginning of time, the teachings were put here for us. Corn pollen, kadidin, it was put in this world for us. Right alongside it, is translated as uranium. The holy people, the grandfathers, put these two right here. The sacred earth surface people were given a choice. Which one are you going to take? So the holy people back then were already creating this world for the human being, the earth surface people. And say that the Tadadeen comes with a lot of beauty, a lot of blessings. Tadadeen comes with philosophies of life. Tadadeen, the corn pollen, comes with being aware of your mental, your physical, and your spirit. Tadadeen will help you to understand your own life, your own family's life. Tadadeen will help you to be aware of your own physical being. How it's going to react to certain things. It's going to react through illness. It's going to react through emotions. It's going to react through spirituality. And for that reason, Tadadeen was put there, and Tadadeen